So today we are doing an early walk. It's noon. Normally we walk after naps, but it's been a funny day so far anyway because my youngest, Caius, decided to wake up at 6:30. He never wakes up that early. He usually wakes up between, well, as I said yesterday, between 8 and 9. And last night, Gabriel woke up in the middle of the night as well and ended up in our bed. So he woke up when Caius woke up because Caius decided to start tapping him. So that was fun. So I have been up since 6:30 and I am not a morning person. I don't know if you can tell that from yesterday's video, but anyway, I'm surviving. As my shirt says, nope. And we had pancakes for breakfast around 10 because it takes me forever to wake up, especially when I wake up early. So finally got around to having breakfast that late. And then mainly I sat around trying to wake up, and I gave the boys snacks. And Caius had a short nap this morning, about 45 minutes, so that's why this nap is screwed up, because he would have already been asleep right now. But I'm hoping he'll fall asleep on this walk, and we'll see how it goes. Also, there's something else I was going to say, but I forgot now, so whatever. Are you singing with it? This is how nap time's going. So, the nap didn't work out. I tried for over an hour for both of them. I got Caius to sleep for a little bit, but then my son went potty and slammed the toilet shut after he was done. So, since naps are a fail, I'm going to go ahead and leave so that we can get over and hang out some with my sister before we go out tonight. And I'm hoping that they fall asleep on the drive, but we will see how that goes. It's called steering. So we just got done at our Bible study tonight, and we picked up our kids and headed home for the evening to go to bed. But I had a really good time at Bible study, listening to all that God had to say. We watched a video of a study, and she was discussing the Samaritan woman at the well, Jesus visiting her, and like Jesus being the living water, and how we build cisterns in our lives, and they're broken cisterns, and we're willing to trade that because we think that we'll be satisfied with our own well, but it's so easily like broken and unsatisfying. And Jesus is the living water that wells up and springs out, and it's amazing to me, like the imagery that they used in the video. Like the lady was actually at the well where Jesus was, and pure water that wells up for us to get our substance from. And like, it just really spoke to my heart, because so often, like, I'm trying to satisfy my life with different things like achievements and things I see on Instagram that I want. Like, if I can just have these clothes, then I'll be satisfied. Or if I just get to this number on Instagram, I'll be satisfied. Or do this, this, and this. Or if I'm successful, I'll be satisfied. If I have a nicer house, if people like me, I'll be satisfied. But the only satisfaction that we have in this life is if we go to the living water and we drink from it and we let it satisfy us. And that living water is Christ. So, and I know all this, and it's frustrating to me, because like, knowing it and then living your life that way are two different things. Like, yes, I know God is the only thing that satisfies me, but do I, make him a priority in my day? Do I seek him first? Are my actions like, why do I give so little of myself to something that's so important? And it's been like, God's been speaking to me a lot about that, because another thing he was saying was that someone had posted about, like, why do we live our week for 2 days when we have 5 days? Like, we just rush through the 5 days to get to the 2 days. Why don't we live our lives, to the full extent? Like, those 5 days could be made so much more. And we're just in such rush to get to the weekend that we're not enjoying our week. Why does it have to be that way? And that really stuck out to me, because I was like, yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I feel that way often, because like, I'm like, oh, relief, Kyle's here to help me with the kids, and I get exhausted and I'm just looking for some rest. Well, what if I spent my time throughout the 5 days looking for that rest and finding that rest in Jesus, or finding that peace throughout my week as well, so that I wasn't living my life for 2 of my 7 days. So those are things that we've been discussing and talked about tonight, and I just like something to mull over. Also, she mentioned in the video, like, she was talking about her daughter going off to college, and she met people who did this, but there's a 15-minute, they would spend the first 15 minutes of the day, in quiet time with God. 5 minutes they would spend reading, 5 minutes they would spend praying, and 5 minutes they would spend worshiping, and they were continually like drawing from that well, but spending the first 15 minutes. And I do a quiet time not most days, but I do a quiet time pretty regularly. But I liked the idea of this 15 minutes to start my day as something like, I'd probably go back and do a devotional or something else throughout the day too, but I really like that idea, because I want to go back to the living water and be refreshed in him, so that I can spend my day well and I can glorify him in my day. Because, like I said, he is the only thing that matters and satisfies. So, something that you know, but how do you live that out? So, anyway, something I've been thinking about, and I'm going to try it. I was trying to figure out how to do that with my kids, because I wake up, I don't set an alarm, they are my alarm. So I was trying to figure out how to incorporate that with my kids. So I think tomorrow, when usually Gabe wakes up and Kai's still asleep, so when Gabe wakes me up, I'll give him his Bible to look at, and I'll look at mine, and hopefully we can work in tandem for at least 15 minutes. We were spending it with God. I think it would be a really good practice for him if he has a quiet time. Even at this age, even though he's only 2.5, I think it would be good to incorporate that somehow. So it'll be interesting. I'll have you join in afterwards or whatever, share, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to try it out tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well. sitting down eating some cereal and muffins. Amber, I gave Gabe his Bible because we're going to do quiet time. And we're going to pray. Right, Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine. I haven't decided which one I want to do, but we're going to work on that while we're eating breakfast. So I just finished the quiet time and breakfast, and I mean, it was really good time. I got to spend praying. I hadn't done I do a journal prayer. I haven't done that since March, and before March it was one day in March, and then I hadn't done it since I don't even know when the last time. I used to do my quiet times before bed, but just after getting married and having kids, it definitely changes, your time and stuff. So I just hadn't been able to do it at the same time, or I chose to stop doing it then, really. And so yeah, I'm excited that I got to do that again. I am starting laundry and going to work on me and my sister are doing a craft fair in June, so we're starting to get all the stuff ready, and I have these things for my boys' pants, and this one somehow fell down, which is weird because it looks like it just fell down with no one touching it. Can this zoom out any? See, it hangs. This rack is for Gabriel, and this is for Caius. And the screws, they're IKEA bars, and they're upside down. That's why I have trouble with it, because if it was right side up, the screws would fit better and hold it better. But since it's hanging with the big loop on the top, it falls pretty easily. And the wall here doesn't have any studs in it. It's just the sheetrock. So originally the screws were just falling out because they had nothing to hold on to. So I had to put anchors in there. This one I just fixed yesterday. But I came in here for the laundry. Anyway, we're working on the craft fair and getting that all fixed up and inventory ready and stuff. And that's what I'm about to work on after I start the laundry. I started doing the boys' laundry first in their own load. And
No, Mommy. No, Mommy.
I do that first because I found that if I do their clothes mixed in with ours in separate loads, like I normally do ours, then I'm less likely to put up the clothes. Whereas if I do theirs first, I'll put them up faster. So, see all those clothes I need to put up. I just finished, the first load of laundry finished, and I switched it over. I got my son to sleep, Caius. I got Caius to sleep, and it was so hard not to just go to sleep with him, but obviously I can't because of that one. He's playing Play-Doh, and I let him watch some TV. I put on PBS. I let him watch that while I put Caius to sleep. It keeps him from coming in there and being loud and climbing all over the bed when I'm trying to get him to sleep, which he likes to do a lot if I don't give him something to do. So right now he's playing Play-Doh and going to finish watching the show, and I am going to work on printing stuff out. I thought about doing another load of laundry, but I'm really not feeling like it, so probably not going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to work on this. I still haven't got dressed yet. I'm in my pajamas, put on socks. I'm cold, but you don't see me getting dressed. I am trying out a new system with Gabriel because he is constantly, yesterday I spent most of my day feeding him. He's like, he'd finish one thing and then want more. Then he didn't even always eat all of it, so it's not necessarily that he's hungry. Maybe he just likes food, but who doesn't? So today I'm setting an alarm. At 9 o'clock he was asking for food, and I said, no, we're not doing this anymore. When the alarm goes off, you can, because we had just eaten breakfast. He had cereal for breakfast. Said when the alarm goes off, you can have a snack. He was in the middle of throwing a fit, so I set the alarm and it went off and he came and got a snack. I gave him fruit snacks and I'm giving him some peaches. Well, this is mixed fruit. There's peaches and pears in here. I think there's pineapple too. So just a fruit cup. I'll eat this. And I get the kind that is in the 100% fruit juice and I'll pour that. He drinks water in his cup. I pour the juice into his cup so it like flavors his water. He's still playing Play-Doh and watching Curious George, and I am still printing things in the other room. And Caius is taking a nap, so everything's going pretty good so far. This is what I'm working on. I'm printing stuff out for the craft fair. So I love this one. I think this will look great in a frame. I was thinking about changing her hair to red and giving her a green fin and shirt so that it looked more like Ariel, but I don't know, I love how it looks. So I love these. These are the first two. I'm printing 3 of each, so I hope it's enough. And I'm gonna work on more. Doing the bunny crafts. Put this one here and the other one we put on the fridge. We're gonna go ahead and eat lunch because I have people coming over. Hey, stop. Get down. No. You want rice and taquitos?
No, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Here's some rice. Here you go. Let's get some taquitos. The other day, he ate like maybe one of those celeries and then did not touch them again. Taquitos. We are out of taquitos. You want a burrito?
No.
We don't have any more.
No.
No taquitos. Yeah.
This mommy this.
No, that's not lunch.
No.
Well, I'm going to find us lunch. Probably make some quesadillas. And then I have people coming over for accountability time. And he's going to throw a fit now. So sit down and eat your food. You can look at it after Mommy reads. Abraham wanted a son. He was sad when he saw other children, but Abraham was 100 years old. He and Sarah were too old to have a baby. I will give you a son, God promised. Shh. Do you hear that baby crying? Shh. Abraham? Yeah, shh. Abraham and Sarah named their new baby Isaac. Thank you, God. We just finished with the accountability. It was really good. I got to share some things that were on my heart that I hadn't shared with anyone yet, and it's really helpful to like talk those things through with someone and get an internal perspective where it's not just all in your head. So I really enjoyed that time. It was very special. It's 2 o'clock, and Caius had an early nap. He slept from like 9:30 to noon. No, 9:30 to 11:30, I think. And now I'm trying to get Gabriel to sleep. This is how it's going. Go, go, go on an adventure. You eating a snack? You want more? We're doing bedtime, and I originally drew the short straw and putting Gabe to bed, but I convinced Gabe to get Daddy to do it.
Alright, get down so we can hear you.
Our plans for the evening got canceled because it's supposed to be storming tonight. It's beautiful weather though, so kind of sad that they got canceled because I was really looking forward to it. As I was saying, Kyle's putting Gabe to bed, and I am sitting here watching Caius play with Dublin. We had Baja mac and cheese tonight. It was so good. It was in the Instant Pot. So I put the noodles, and it was like 3 minutes, noodles, water, butter, salt and pepper, 3 minutes manual cooking time, and then afterwards I drained it, added some milk and cheese and the tomatoes and red onion. Like mixed it all together, and then I garnished it with avocado and cilantro. It was delicious. So Gabriel didn't like it that much. We had to like force him to eat it, and then we had some watermelon as like a dessert / side item. But it was really good. That is pretty much all that's going on today. I drew some, and Caius had a 6 o'clock nap, and we'll probably go to bed at 8 or 9. Hi. Hi. So thanks for watching with me today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to sharing it with you more. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.